happy Easter. We are so excited that you have joined us this afternoon, and it is so good to see you. You're looking wonderful today.
You really are. I like it.
Yeah, you're looking real good. We're excited that you're here to join us, but first we need to make sure that you have everyone ready to go.
So gather everybody up. I don't care if it's your 8th grader, your little baby, your teenager, or your parrot, whoever it is, if you have one of those, gather them all up because we're going to have a lot of fun together this afternoon. So find everyone in your household and get ready to go.
That's right. Make sure you take a solid head count and everyone is there. Don't leave anyone out because this is going to be a blast. And are you ready? Because we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Easter, a time for fake grass, plastic eggs, these things, chocolate bunnies, and people dressed as bunnies. And then there are the weird parts of Easter, like fake grass, plastic eggs, these things, chocolate bunnies, and people dressed as bunnies, which is interesting. But what does all this stuff have to do with Easter? And if this holiday is about more than candy and wearing uncomfortable clothes to church and lunch with your relatives, what makes Easter happy?
So for our first activity, you're going to need some Peeps, some toothpicks, a plate, microwavable plate, and a microwave. But if you don't have any of those things, don't worry because you can just hang out with our games. But first of all, who even likes these things? These are disgusting and grainy and I don't get it at all. But these are ducks and they're really cute.
Here's what I think. Oh, truly, those are disgusting and I hate them as well. So I'm glad we're going to blow them up. Let me explain the rules to the game.
But they're ducks.
Here's what happens. So we're going to take a peep. I'm going to take one off of here.
Can I have this one with the pink bow right here?
Oh, yeah, I don't want a pink bow. You get Peepalina.
Okay.
I'll take
Oh, mine are like
Macho Man Peep.
Mine are like why? Okay, I'm going to take this one over here.
All right, don't hurt yourself. Okay, so we're going to put the peep. Let's see how many times I can say peep. On the plate. Then Ashley's going to put hers on there as well. So they're going to kind of look like this. You know, make it to where your jousting, your sword is... oh, we're coming forward. Show us.
Do you see?
See this? Everyone, that makes sense? Just kind of make it to where they're a little horizontal to each other so that they can fight a little bit easier. So that's what it needs to look like. That'll be the best. Then, put them in the microwave and watch what happens.
Set your microwave for 45 seconds, but don't let it go for the full 45 seconds.
That's important. Just ask Blair. We did this at my house, and she was not happy with me, so that's an important thing.
Yeah, Logan might be sleeping at the church right now.
Yeah.
Just saying.
It's not comfortable.
So, 45 seconds, but stop it as soon as the first sword touches the other peep. And the sword that touches the other peep first wins, and mine is going to win.
Yeah, mine's going to be the jousting champion. It's just that simple.
No, it's going to be mine. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do this.
All right, let's do it.
So we have our peeps on the plate. Mine's going to win.
Winner, loser.
Winner with the bow right there. Okay. So it may slide around. So when you get them in, make sure that they're arranged correctly with their swords ready to defeat the other one.
Oh, that was dramatic. Let's go.
All right. I don't know how to work a microwave apparently.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, they're swelling up. Look at them.
Oh, what? Mine totally won. Mine definitely pierced you.
Dang it. You're right.
Look. Hers did not pierce. I am the victor. Womp,
womp, womp.
All right, hope you guys had a lot of fun with that. I know we did. We really want to see your pictures of that. So take pictures, take your video, and hashtag EasterJam2020. And also tag Ashley or I, both of us, so that we can see those. And we can take those pictures and we can put them all together. We'd love to post them all to see who won and see all the funny pictures with that. So do that so we can see who won.
Yeah. And for our next game, you need to go grab a laundry basket.
Which that's not a laundry basket,
No.
but...
That's okay. And socks. Logan?
What?
I just remembered. I forgot the socks.
I didn't bring socks
And
either.
I'm
But, oh,
wearing-
wait. It's fine. Uh-oh. I just lost my mic.
Well, he has a sock, so you go grab your things and we'll be right back. All right, so we have our socks now. Hopefully you do too. And Logan got his mic back on. Isn't that great?
I have no socks on.
And it smells in here, so lucky you. But anyway, so what you're going to do is you have a basket full of socks, and you're going to take that basket full of socks that are mismatched, and you're going to go dump them on one side of the room. And then you're going to take your basket and you're going to place it on the other side of the room. And so if you are one of the two people who's participating in this game, you're going to grab 2 pairs of socks at a time, and you're going to roll them into an Easter egg, not wave them in people's face. So you're going to roll them into a sock egg, or a ball of socks.
Perfect.
But we're going to call it Easter eggs for today.
That looks like an Easter egg.
That looks kind of like an Easter egg, but good, close, Logan.
Okay,
good job.
thanks.
And so what you're going to do is we're going to set a timer for 60 seconds, and you're going to grab your Easter egg socks and you're going to throw them into the basket.
Just like that.
Yes, but the basket won't move for you guys.
And
like
it won't be
did
this small,
for you.
probably.
Probably not. And the person who has the most Easter eggs or socks in the basket at the end of the game is
The winner! Ah, yes.
So,
And that's what you're going for, to be the winner. So.
right, the winner is the best.
Yeah, so that's it. That's what we're going to do. Play it, have fun with it as well, and see who wins.
Be honest, parents, we're counting on you for this one. All right, get ready because we're about to put a timer up for 60 seconds. Alrighty, so timer's up. Who won?
Whoever it was that won, hopefully, you were the winner. And I say that the prize should be no more chores for the rest of quarantine. How about that? That sounds good to me.
Or my prize is that you put your shoes and socks back on. So we're doing much better here.
That's not going to happen.
Great. All right, so we are here today because we are celebrating Easter, and Easter is a great time. And if you haven't heard the whole Easter story, that's okay, because we're going to get into it in just a few minutes. But before we do that, we know that you have lots of peeps out there, family, friends, neighbors who would love to hear from you. So we're going to put up a slide, and for this next activity, you're going to choose one of the options on the screen and let one of your peeps know Happy Easter. Ready? Go.
Awesome. I hope you guys had fun with that. That's really cool to just text all your peeps and the people that you're close to, let them know that you love them on this extremely happy day. And the reason that today is such a happy day is because thousands of years ago, Jesus died on the cross for us. He took our place and He rose again. And He is now the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. He defeated sin and death. That's what makes today such a happy day for us as Christ followers to celebrate that and tell others about that in our lives that we love. And so it's such a simple story at the same time. It's the most complex, incredible story ever told, yet it is so simple it can be told with even laundry and weird laundry games. It's fantastic, and that's what we're happy about this morning.
So, we're going to tell the Easter story by using laundry. Here we go.
In the beginning, God created everything. He formed people in His very own image. But then, we turned away from God. Sin entered the world, like a dark stain. Still, God loved us so deeply that He made a plan to rescue us. At just the right moment, God sent His very own Son, Jesus, to live among us. Jesus healed hearts, and minds, and bodies. Thousands gathered to hear Him teach. Instead of giving lots of new rules, Jesus turned things upside down by making it simple. Love God, love others. After 3 years of traveling and teaching, Jesus and His disciples entered Jerusalem to celebrate the Passover feast. Huge crowds gathered to welcome Him. But while the crowds cheered for Jesus, the religious leaders made plans to arrest Him. He was turning their world upside down, and they wanted Him gone. As Jesus celebrated the Passover meal with His friends, He told them that He would be leaving, but would return. His friends didn't understand. That night, one of Jesus' followers, Judas, led soldiers to arrest Him. The religious leaders gave Jesus a fake trial and then sent Him to Pilate, the Roman governor, who could have Him killed. Pilate found Jesus had broken no law and tried to release Him. But a mob called for Jesus to be killed. Pilate gave in and handed Jesus over to the Roman soldiers. Jesus was forced to carry the heavy beams of His own wooden cross. On a hill called Golgotha, the soldiers nailed Jesus' hands and feet to the rough wood. The soldiers and people who passed by laughed and mocked Him. But from the cross, Jesus asked God to forgive them. Finally, Jesus called out, "It is finished." Then He died. The earth shook. Rocks split open. Even the soldiers cried, "Surely He was the Son of God." One of Jesus' followers took His body and placed it in a tomb cut from the rock. A huge stone blocked the entrance. Jesus' friends were devastated. They had believed that Jesus was the one God promised, the one who would rescue them, but now He was gone. Their whole world had turned upside down. Jesus' friends stayed hidden in fear for 3 days. But early Sunday morning, Mary Magdalene, a close friend of Jesus, hurried to the tomb. She planned to anoint Jesus' body with special spices. As Mary neared the tomb, she saw the stone had been rolled away. The tomb was empty. Mary turned to see a man standing near. She didn't recognize him until he said, "Mary." It was Jesus, alive. Jesus told her, "Do not hold on to me. I have not yet ascended to the Father. Instead, go to those who believe in me." Jesus, God's Son, became like us to lay down His life. Through God's power, He defeated death for all of us, and sin was washed away. One day, He's promised to return, so we can live with Him forever.
That is such an incredible story, and it amazes me every year how it refreshes and renews, and how even though I've heard it so many times, it still just puts a new perspective on things each year. Yeah. And I think this year in particular, it has a new meaning. Because of Jesus is alive, we have so many things that we can carry through the season. I like to think of it this way. I can fill in the blank because Jesus is alive.
There's so many things that I think of that we could fill in the blank for stuff like that. I can keep loving because Jesus is alive, especially since He first loved us. I can be brave because Jesus is alive. I can have ultimate hope because Jesus is alive. So things like that.
Yeah, I think there's lots of things we can fill in that blank with. So for this next part of Easter Jam, I want you to take a minute with your family and fill in that blank. Talk with each other. What are words that you can put in that blank? I can blank because Jesus is alive. Talk amongst yourselves. That's great. I'm glad that you guys are having some really good conversations at your house. If not, that's real awkward. But I hope that you did have some good conversations, because these really are important things for us to talk about. These are the things that help us to have hope. And I think especially in this time, we need Jesus and we need to trust in him and find our hope in him in these days of kind of uncertainty. And so I hope you guys have had that conversation. I hope that conversation continues at your house. Also, parents, if you need resources to talk about faith and what's going on with your kids, we've got some things posted on our website, fbccana.org. There's lots of resources there for you to continue to have these conversations with your family later.
We got one more thing for you guys, one last little challenge. So gather everybody up again and take who is your best photo taker, your best technology guru, whether it be the teenager or your 8th grader or your dog. I don't know who's the best at stuff like that in your house, but gather that stuff up, gather you guys together, and take an Easter photo. We really want to see this, since we all, that's a big thing that happens on Easter, usually at church in front of something pretty. Find something cool in your house to take a photo in front of, or right outside your home. Dress up if you want to, and dress up in your nice clothes like you were going to Easter Sunday. If you have a bunny costume, I don't know, put that on. Whatever it wants to be. Take a photo, a family photo together. And again, post it. Tag Ashley and I, and again, hashtag EasterJam2020.
Yeah.
We would really love to see all of your awesome Easter photos, since we can't be together and do that together this year. We'd really love for you guys to do that. So get together and do that.
Yes. So post those pictures, tag us, because we want to see you. We hope you've had a great time with us this afternoon celebrating Easter Jam. We've really enjoyed being with you.
I know,
this
I've
afternoon.
enjoyed it. I mean, I got to eat a peep. It was disgusting.
Yeah,
but
well,
I got to eat one.
I didn't, and I purposely chose not to. But we hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we can't wait to see your pictures. Bye, everyone.
Guys.
That went pretty well.
Yeah,
better
that was
than
good.
Better than Jingle Jam this last year with
Yeah, that was great. Oh yeah, with all the
packing
peanuts.
peanuts everywhere. Man, that was something, right? This is way better than that.
Way better than that.
Way better than that.
The greatest day in history. Death is beating, you have rescued me. Sing it out, Jesus is alive. The empty cross, the empty grave, life eternal, you have won the day. Shout it out, Jesus is alive. He's alive. Oh, happy day, happy day. You wash my sin away. Oh, happy day, happy day. I'll never be the same. Forever I'm changed. I'll never be the same. When I stand in that place, realize meeting face to face. I am yours, Jesus, you are mine. In this joy, perfect peace, earthly pain finally will cease. Celebrate